This is so exciting.
It is an exciting day.
Even Schneider's excited.
Yes, he looks excited. Look at that dog.
What is today, Mark?
Today is Splash Day, Shelley.
What does that mean?
Splash Day is the day that Vela Vie gets to see the water for the first time.
It's about time.
It is about time.
How long's it been?
It's been about 15 months, and we're at the Catana factory in Canet-en-Roussillon in the south of France, where Vela Vie has been under construction for the last 15 months. And today's the day that she gets to see the water for the first time, where she belongs. I'm Mark.
And I'm Shelley.
We are professional pilots flying the Boeing 747, nicknamed the Whale because of its massive size. We have circled the globe and crossed the oceans countless times. Join us as we take you with us not only in the air, but our journey to travel the world at sea level in our catamaran sailboat, on whales to sails.
Well, there she is, our brand new boat.
Our brand new boat. She looks beautiful. It's been a long road to get to this point.
All the things that we considered too. It just makes better sense for us to just own our own boat, live on the boat, and sail the world.
It's been a busy 15 months since we signed the contract with Ben.
Yep. We decided to get married.
We got married between two hurricanes in Clearwater Beach, as well as we both retired.
As airline pilots, it's traditional to have the honorary fire truck salute for your final flight. And we both got to do that.
We did. And we both flew with each other, and I was your co-pilot.
And I was yours.
And you were my co-pilot. And I was fortunate enough to have my son on the jump seat because he works for a different airline.
And yours was into your home city, so your family was present, and mine was into our domicile, where I've been based for almost 35 years, and so I had a lot of friends there. And my sons were in the fire truck spraying the water when we approached.
That was kind of cool.
And then we also had the mechanic set us up in San Juan for the aerial shot that just happened to occur.
Yeah, it was fortunate that a helicopter was flying by the airport whenever the water cannon salute went off, and he took a video of it, and he was gracious enough to let you have the video to publish on our channel.
That's right.
Well, it's a beautiful day for this splash.
It is a beautiful day.
And we're using the new drone that I bought, and Ben's flying it right now because I really have never flown a drone and I don't want to crash it. So thanks, Ben.
Yeah, crashing drones or anything really is not a good thing for a pilot to do.
Nope, and hopefully they won't crash the boat backing it in here. It is amazing how they put these boats in here. It's just like putting in your pontoon boat at your local ramp at home.
Yeah, and they don't care that there's another boat already in the launch pad.
Yeah.
Just like at home.
Just like at home. It's crowded there. Anyway, she looks good, and some people were asking how we came up with the name Vela Vie, so I'll let Shelley explain that one.
Yeah, I'm still in trouble for this one. So Mark had some restrictions. He wanted it to be short and regal and easy to write, easy to say, easy to understand on the radio. I wanted it to at least be a female or a non-masculine name because boats are always referred to as she. So I did a bunch of research, and I tried to combine the concept of the sky for our flying and the ocean for our sailing. And I came up with Vela, which is the sail portion of the constellation Argonaut, which I thought combined flying and the sea. And the sail portion of the constellation Argonaut was actually named by a French astronomer. And since it's a boat that's made in France, it seemed fitting. And then V means life.
Life in French. But when she first came up with the name Vela and she wanted to name it just Vela, I had to come up with an acronym, and I came up with the acronym. Very elaborate, long answer, as you can tell how I came up with that acronym. Wow, look at that, Shelley. I don't know why they call it splash. It's just barely even made a ripple as they take good care to put the boat in the water.
Yeah, call me crazy. When they told me it was splash day, I actually expected a splash.
Yeah, I made bigger ripples in a toilet before.
I think you have.
And as they lower the trailer out of the way, she actually floats.
And that's a desirable thing in a boat.
That's the number one goal of every boat. Otherwise, they're not called boats, they're called submarines.
Or Schneider.
Or Schneider. Well, they're going to start it for the first time. And she
Yep.
started.
And that water coming out the side, I've learned, is a good solid indicator that you can keep the engine running. Otherwise, you got to shut it down quickly.
Yep, that's a sign that the water pump's working. And the logo, I'll let Shelley talk about the logo.
Yeah, I'm very proud of Mark for the logo. He designed it himself. He used some videographic animation, or not videographic, but animation software. And he incorporated the whale and the sail portion to make this logo. Whale for the aircraft that we flew, that's the nickname. And he used an orca, even though that's not a whale, but it is recognized all around the world as somewhat of a whale-type creature. And you can see the wings have the or the fins actually of the whale have the 4 engines to indicate the wings of the 747 and the sails up on top.
And we put at Whales to Sails underneath it, so when people see us, they can find us.
And we did pick some blue colors inside of the boat, and they are working outside the boat as well. Very vibrant, visible, and happy looking, which I like.
Has to be happy looking to me at home.
For sure. Who wants an unhappy home?
Well, she's all on her own. The trailer's out from underneath her. And she really looks a very, very exciting moment here, Shelley.
Yeah, it is. It's been a long time and, well, quite frankly, a bit of cash.
A little bit of cash, for sure. But you can see the spade anchor. That's an upgrade from the standard anchor that comes with the boat. I wanted the anchor. The spade is one of the latest generations of anchor, and hopefully it'll hold the boat when we want it to.
Yeah, sleeping on anchor is not very comfortable unless you have faith in your anchor.
Well, she's got a reverse gear. Let's see if they can spin her around here and take her into the slip.
I don't know. I'm a little worried. They got all those bumpers out. I don't even think they can do it.
Well, they just don't want to hurt our baby, honey.
Yeah. Have they gotten final payment? Oh, that's why.
They have.
I think it's amazing that you can take a big boat like this and maneuver it in such a tight location.
Yeah, the catamarans are known for that you can spin them within their own circumference, as you can see here. And just because it's in the water doesn't mean that it's done working on it. They haven't done the final rigging of the mast, which means that they have to tighten the side stays up to their final limit. You have to wait till the boat is in the water for that to happen, because the boat actually does flex whenever they do that.
And that's when they'll put the doors in, right? In the back of the boat?
Well, the doors are installed, but they're not completely installed. They wait until the boat is completely flexed with the tension of the mast on the boat. And then they set the rear door, because that rear door...
It's a very large door. It's got 4 big sliders to it.
And it opens up the whole back end of the boat. And that's one of the features that we really liked about the boat.
Yeah, the whole back of the boat opens up, and it's like you're outside even though you're inside.
That's correct. And as far as the registry of the boat, we did a lot of research on that, and we both decided that we would register it in the United States. We're both Americans, and we wanted to be able to fly the American flag off the back. So we decided to go with U.S. Coast Guard Registry. We're familiar with that. And we'll run in the Mediterranean for up to 18 months on an export certificate.
And I love the Mediterranean.
Shelley loves the Mediterranean for sure.
And the food.
And
the people.
And the people.
Well, you can see Vela Vie made it safely into her slip, but she's in the water for the first time. She looks really good.
She looks fantastic.
She does look fantastic. And I can't believe there's still a lot more work to do. The interior has to be put in, the refrigerators and some other stuff that has to be done. And hopefully in 10 days, fingers crossed, we'll be sailing the boat.
I can't believe it.
Can't believe it. I'm excited.